everyone, this is Coach Fred, and today I'm going to be doing a quick polynomial review on adding and subtracting polynomials. So let's review. Can you name, though, and identify different types of polynomials? Let's just make sure we understand that poly means many, okay? And a polynomial is going to be just going to have many terms, okay? So that's one way to recognize it. And these are the polynomials that you've studied in math so far. A monomial has one term, okay? A binomial has two terms. There's the word bi. Trinomial has three terms. And after three terms, we call it a polynomial, okay? All right, and when we're adding and subtracting polynomials, we really have to think carefully. To do that, we have to recall what like terms are. Okay, we must understand what like terms are. So like terms are the same variable raised to the same exponent. That is what like terms are. Now, when we're adding and subtracting polynomials, we can only add and subtract like terms. So we have to be able to tell which ones are the like terms. So let's look at some examples of like terms. So x squared and 2x squared are like terms. They are the same variable raised to the same exponent. So if we were to add them, because we can, that would be 3x squared. So we treat them just like we're adding numbers, okay? But we never change the exponent. xy squared and xy squared are like terms. They have the same variables, each one raised to the same power or exponent. So those are like terms. But x cubed and x to the fourth, while they are the same variable, they are not raised to the same exponent. So those are not, I put them in the wrong place. Those are not like terms, okay? And the same way I could look at it like this. xy squared and x squared y are not like terms. Why? Well, because this one is a power of 1 and this one is a power of 2, and y is a power of 2 and y is a power of 1. Now, the number in front means nothing other than how many of them you have. So for like this is telling me I have 2x squareds and this is 1x squared, which is why when I added them, I would have 3x squareds. All right, so that's the difference between like terms and not like terms. So let's get to adding polynomials, okay? When we're adding and subtracting polynomials, we are not multiplying, so we have to be careful. We have to notice that we have a plus or a minus in between different, in this case, binomials. So all we have to do is add up the like terms. We can drop the parentheses if it's addition and just combine the like terms. So I can see that 5p squared and 2p squared, I can add those together. That's going to give me 7p squared. I always, when I'm done with it, I get rid of it. Now, -3 and -3p3 don't have a like term. But I will say that with polynomials, we really always like to write them in standard form, which means in descending order by exponent. So I'm actually going to put that -3p cubed first, and then the constant last, okay? And because 3 doesn't have a variable, we call it a constant term. All right, let's try it again. First, we're going to add the polynomials. Because it's addition, we can drop the parentheses, and the like terms would be 2n cubed and 5n cubed. So that would give me 7n cubed. Use it, lose it. And then 4 and 2 are constant, so those are like terms. So that would be plus 6. All right, so not so difficult, but you do really have to pay very careful attention to the variables and their exponents. All right, let's look at subtraction. There is something else you must do when subtracting polynomials. You can't just drop the parentheses. When you are subtracting polynomials, you have to understand that this negative, this subtraction symbol, is telling you to make everything inside the parentheses, opposite, okay? So that means that if we're going to make it opposite, we first have to, it's called distribute the negative through. So that would be 4n minus 3n cubed minus 3n cubed minus 4n. And so that's really, really important for you to notice as you are as you are, subtracting polynomials. All right, now let's get those like terms together. So we have negative 3n cubed and negative 3n cubed, which is going to give me a negative 6n cubed. Use it, lose it. And then I have 4n minus 4n. So I have a positive and negative. Those are opposites, so those simplify to 0. So when I subtract these polynomials, I'm just going to get negative 6n cubed. All right, we have one more. We have one more here. We have 4r cubed plus 3r to the fourth minus the quantity r to the fourth minus 5r cubed. Again, we can't just drop the parentheses. We have to distribute that negative through. We have to make everything in that second set of parentheses its opposite. So that's going to give me 4r cubed plus 3r to the fourth minus r to the fourth and then plus 5r cubed. All right, now we want to combine the like terms. So if we combine those like terms, I'm going to go with the r to the fourth first. So we have a 3r to the fourth minus r to the fourth, which is going to give me 2r to the fourth power. And then we have 4r cubed and 5r cubed, which is going to give me 9r cubed. All right, guys, so that is how you add and subtract polynomials. And I hope that was just a nice refresh so that you can get through some of this summer work. Have a great day.